Hello everyone, welcome to Developers Checkpoint. In today's video, we are going to set up a Kafka demo application from the scratch. So till now we have set up a Kafka instance on our local machine using a Docker container. In this video, we are going to create a producer and consumer of the Kafka instance using SpringBoot. Without any further ado, let's dive into the video. So we are going to the URL startspring.io and we'll open the Spring Initializer application. And here I am going to name my project as the Kafka demo. After that, we are going to install our dependencies of the Spring Boot application. So we are going to click on add dependencies, and firstly we will use the Spring Web. After that, we are going to use the Spring for Apache Kafka, this dependency. And after that, we are going to use the Lombok. I am going to use Java version 11 for my project. So I will check this Java version 11 for my project. Please choose this version carefully, otherwise you will suffer in the later part. So I will click on generate and will download the project files on my local machine. After that, we are going to open our project files. So this is a Maven project. So we will select Maven here and we'll click on finish. Now we have our application here. So firstly we will click on the demo application, and this is our main function here. So we will click on this green button here and we'll run the application. So we can see that our application is started now. Now we are going to the browser and we'll open the port localhost 880. And here we are getting the error because we have not defined any path on our application till now. So firstly we will create a REST API on our application. To create the API, I am going to create a new and create a Java class, and the name of the class will be demo controller. So we have created our demo controller. So we are going to mark this as a REST controller and will import the REST controller and the mappings from the Spring framework. And after that, what we are going to do, we are going to import the request mapping and we'll use the annotation @mapping for the demo URL. So this means our application will be hosted on the /demo URL. After that, we are going to create a get mapping for the /URL, and if we get a request on this path, we are going to execute the function. So we are going to use public string send message, and inside the send message we are going to return the string hello world. Now we are going to start our Spring application again. So we will click on this green button and we can see that Spring application has been started on port number 8080. We can go to the localhost 8080/demo and we can see the string hello world here. Okay, so we have created a REST API that returns hello world on the /demo URL. Now whenever anyone is going to hit this URL, we have to push a message inside Kafka. So we are going to push a message to Kafka on every API hit. Now we are going to create a Kafka producer. So I will click on my project and right click here, click new, and we'll create a new class and we will name the class as Kafka producer. Now we are going to open this file and we are going to import the dependencies, and we are going to mark this class as with the tag @service from the Spring Framework library. Okay, so inside this service, what we are going to do, we are going to create a topic. The name of the topic is demo topic. So this variable is storing the topic name, and we will create a Kafka template. So this is the key value pair of what type of message that we want to push inside our Kafka topic. Okay, so we have defined Kafka topic. Now we are going to define a send message function. This message will be executed whenever any API call is made, and inside this we are going to send a message to Kafka topic using Kafka template. Now we will go to our controller again. So here we are going to create a Kafka producer. After that, we are going to create the constructor function of our class, and we'll mark this dot producer as the producer. Okay, so our producer of this class is the Kafka producer that we are going to use. I am deleting the send message function and going to write it again. So we are going to have a static int I equal to 0 and create a get mapping of send message, and inside this we are going to push message inside the Kafka. Okay, so this dot producer dot send message will start pushing the messages to the Kafka, and if we go to the producer, this send message function will be called, that is accepting a string variable, and this is using Kafka topic dot send to send a message to a particular topic. Now we are going to open application dot properties file and we'll write our configuration for the Kafka producer. So this is going to be spring.kafka.producer, the name of the bootstrap server or the URL of the bootstrap server. So bootstrap server is on localhost 9092, so we will mention that. After that we are going to write the key serializer. We are going to use the key value of the type string, so we are using the key and value serializer as the string serializer here. We will go to our controller again, and from inside the controller we are going to return the value of I. So we are going to return the value of I as a string, and now we will go to our application again and run the application. Okay, so right click here and start the application again. So application is taking some time to start. Now we can see our application has been started here. So we will go to the browser and we refresh the page. So here we can see the value of I equal to 0 is returning. So now we are going to increase the value of I on API, every API call. Okay, and we are going to run the application again. So click on the demo application and run the application again. And now if we go and hit refresh on the browser, we can see the updated value of I, that is the number of API calls that we have made till now. Okay, so messages are pushed inside our Kafka queue now. So we are going to open a Docker container, so Docker PS, and inside the Docker container we are going to exec into the Kafka container, so docker exec -it, the name of the container sh, and now we are going to move inside the bin directories of Kafka. Okay, now we are going to see the topic names. The topic name is demo topic here, so we are going to start a consumer for the demo topic. Okay, so we are using Kafka consumer sh with the name demo topic, and now if we hit refresh on the browser, we will wait for a while, and now we can see that we have all the messages on our Kafka console consumer. So on every API call we are going to push a message inside Kafka from our Java producer. Okay, now we are going to create the consumer, so we will click on new class here and name the class as Kafka consumer and open the class. Okay, and here I am going to mark this class with the annotation @component, and I will import the component library from the Spring framework. After that we are going to name the topic. The name of the topic is demo topic, and after that we are going to have a Kafka listener which specifies the name of the topic and the group ID. We will import Kafka listener from the Spring framework as well, and after that we are going to create a consumer. And what does this consumer does? This consumer is going to consume a message and will print it on the terminal. Okay, so we will close our Kafka console consumer so that messages do not float to that consumer, and after that we are going to start our demo application again. So we will click on here and restart our application. And now if we go to the browser and we'll hit refresh n number of times, so all the messages are pushed into Kafka, and if we go to the terminal again, we can see that all the messages are consumed by the Kafka consumer here. So guys, that is for the video. In this video we created a Java application from the scratch and created a Java producer and consumer for the Spring application. So guys, see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.